Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something slightly different, not that different, but we switched out Hypno for Nidoqueen. I have a Shadow Nidoqueen, and yeah, we're going to be showing some gameplay from that. I'm going to show two sets here. I've played a lot more sets, but I don't want the video to be too long, so I'll show those sets in subsequent videos. But if you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. It helps me a lot on the channel, not all out. Yeah, and let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so we got the IVs to the left. Oh my gosh, it's like reversed for me. Alright, so Mew lead. This actually isn't that great. It's okay, only because Mew, we have a lot of things good against Mew in the back. One thing I did notice for Nidoqueen that's a little different than Hypno is that you can really beat a lot of matchups no matter what. I mean, with an energy advantage. So actually switching out instantly and then getting energy advantages on other things, like this Azumarill, will be able to help me a ton in the Mew matchup. One thing we have to be worried about on Mew is the fact that it does have Surf, which is going to be super effective against the ground typing of Nidoqueen. So, but Mew is pretty squishy, so that's something to think about as well. So, definitely going to be able to push against that. Also, the only other thing with Azumarill here is that Azumarill is actually pretty decent against Nidoqueen. Better than you would think. If you land an Ice Beam, obviously that's super effective. The bubbles are super effective. So even though I'm going to be able to come in with Nidoqueen here and be able to farm this down, the problem is that it is going to get a move off. And I try to trick this opponent by switching in and trying to take it out, but we end up having the shield anyways. And then they only have Play Rough, which is interesting. But the Mew you already see is already at half-life because it went for that wild charge against the Lickilicky, taking all that super effective lick damage. And they actually ended up shielding. I'm going to go ahead and shield as well. I can get a couple more Poison Fangs off, Poison Jabs, or I can just throw the Poison Fang right away. But I don't think I can... Oh, I can farm down. Holy moly, now we're in such a huge position here. The odds of the thing in the back being weak against... oh god. Against Scrafty, I was going to say, are not great. It's okay. This is actually pretty good, Powder Snow. So we're going to be able to get both of these Poison Fangs off. They're definitely going to have to shield this one. They're 2 away, I think, from another... or from a Weather Ball, so I'm looking to sack the Lickilicky here, and I get it off. So GG here to our opponent. That's going to be it. Even Scrafty can finish off the rest of Azumarill and these 2 fairy types, but yeah, that's going to be GG. And I forgot how much health the Azumarill had, so I ended up throwing the move here, but I could have just fast attacked, and it would have gone down. So that's the first game. Remember, I'm going to be showing 2 sets here. This is the first game of set 1. I've sped it up a little bit, but it is Great League. I don't think I need to speed it up too much. Games are pretty quick in general. So Abomasnow. Didn't know exactly how this matchup played out. I know we CMP tie to the first move, and then they beat us to the second move. They win CMP, so that's something to think about. So then the next thing I have to think about here is... Oh, it is a Shadow as well, by the way. Do I KO this in 4 Poison Jabs? And the thing is, it's so freaking close, but I don't think I will, so I end up throwing in Lickilicky here. This is great. Nidoqueen hasn't taken too much damage, maybe 30% from the Powder Snows. Oh, it looks like about 50%. But we end up taking the move on Lickilicky. That's what he's there for, just soak up a lot of damage. And then usually in the back of these comps is Jellicent or... Galarian Stunfisk. So those are things I'm looking for. It could also be Swampert, but more than likely it's those first 2. So that's going to be pretty good for Scrafty. The odds of Scrafty being good this game are really good. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Galarian Stunfisk. It's usually Jellicent or Sableye. Either way, still pretty good for Scrafty here. At least we would assume so. I'm hoping I can get to this Body Slam. Might actually pressure a shield. I think we're 2 bubbles away from getting KO'd, which means we'll get off 6 licks here. Oh no, we're 1 bubble away. No way. Oh, we ended up being actually 2. Probably gonna come in Scrafty, shield, and then because like I said, what I think is gonna be in the back is gonna be weak against Scrafty. So I already want to just start ramping, and we get a huge farm down here. 3. yeah, 3 counters. Does end up being the Sableye, and now I can just go for the straight foul plays. One thing I'll be thinking about is maybe sacking on a return. So they get to return in 8. But I might... Yeah, you see I'm looking for the sack here. I end up lowering the defense here. I'm not sure this is the right play, but... Oh, I think I remember this game, and I think I remember it not going well. Oh, wait, no. I think... Wait, we'll see. I actually don't remember if I win this game or not. Because I think if they are able to get to... Oh, no. Do we die to a return here is the question. They sneak in a move there. Unlucky for us. Actually, I do. Yeah, I do remember this game. We end up losing by like 1 HP. Unfortunate on the snuck in moves. The game tried to give us the sneak in back there, but they're at the move already, and this return's going to KO. So GG to our opponent. I probably should have just gone for the Earth Power, but I don't think I would have made it to the Earth Power anyways, because they obviously threw the foul play right afterwards. All right, Azumarill in the front. So like I said, Azumarill's not actually that bad, so they probably end up just staying in this matchup. I do want to throw the Poison Fang as soon as it's good for me to do it. They actually come in with Greedent. So this is the first time me seeing this Pokemon. But I have seen it a few times since, so I want to get my energy back before I switch into the matchup I know I'm going to win. They've already been Poison Fang, no real reason for me to go for Power Up Punch here, since they're already low, but we're going to take a bunch of Body Slams here for sure. I think we're going to take 2 more if I'm being honest. Greedent is so freaking spammy. I do have a decent one of these, but I actually am working on something for factions right now. Pokemon for factions, so I will not be able to make one of these right now. I do have the dust for it, I do have the candy for it, but like I said, I'm working on something right now for factions. Not gonna reveal what that is here, but I'll make a short about it later if I need to. So Azumarill, yep, not gonna get my move off, that's fine. We're back into this matchup with the Nidoqueen. And like I said, we gained a lot of energy there, and both of these are good against this, so I end up going for this Poison Fang here. Both of these Mon are good against Azumarill, so I have to think about what I'm going to do here. And I think I'm going to go for 2 Poison Fangs and then a swap. Oh no, I end up just going for the swap here. That's fine as well. Just not going to want to use any shields here. Going to be doing super effective damage, and the defense is lowered on Medicham. This actually comes up a ton. So if you're able to reduce the health on the defense on Medicham and then come in with Lickilicky, it feels so good in this matchup. Probably just gonna take this. Yeah, gonna decide to ramp on Nidoqueen into the and used a Psychic there. So gonna be able to farm down and then use this Poison Fang damage onto the Azumarill. And that's going to be GG. They're going to probably shield this one, but the next one will KO, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they don't shield. So I could just go for the farm down. I decided to throw anyways. It doesn't really matter. There's no way they're going to shield this. It's GG. Oh, they did shield it. Okay, well, we farmed down. Respect. I like when people play it out, to be honest. All right. Deoxys. So this is a tough lead, kind of. We get a little bit of a slow start here. Desynced, lag's still an issue. Actually, well, this was... Technically, I played these sets the same day as the last video, where I was lagging a ton. So I end up getting the defense drop, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch in here. They come in with Obstagoon, which is not great. I was going to say it's fine. It's actually not fine. This is Obstagoon's like premier matchup. It's just going to be fishing for boosts. Honestly, if I was the Obstagoon, I would even undercharge these Night Slashes. Just go for infinite boosts here. I guess they don't want to get farmed down by the Nidoqueen, but honestly, they're not even close to being in farm down range. And the odds of me getting to a 3rd Body Slam are beyond little. Although maybe... Actually, I bet you I just miss it. Oh no, not even close. Kind of close, but not really. They're probably at 2 here. The only thing I have to think about is... What do I want to bring in here? Do I want to bring in the Nidoqueen, or do I want to just start Scrafting this down? The fact that he threw this instantly means it's definitely a Night Slash, so not going to shield anything here. Even if it was Cross Chop, we're not really in the position to be shielding. They're definitely going to come back in with this Deoxys. I really don't care about this charge move. Thunderbolt's going to be the worst offender, and I'm just going to go for this Foul Play and then probably switch into the Nidoqueen. They are at a pretty decent amount of energy. They did switch out of the front matchup without throwing anything. So we will shield once here. If this is Psycho Boost, then they'll probably dip, and we'll have a bit of an energy advantage going into this next matchup, hoping that it's going to be decent for us. It is decent. We end up coming in with an Earth Power here. The thing is, if they ever shield Nidoqueen, we'll just let it go, have Scrafty come in, and then farm this down. I could see shielding this as well. Yeah, just... Oh my gosh, they bait. What a god. I don't know why you would bait there, but they did. Yeah, I don't know. This still helps me out. This is gonna leave the Galarian Stunfisk low enough for Scrafty to counter down. The Defense Deoxys is out of energy completely. We will be having to worry about a Psycho Boost, I guess, but Switch Timer's not up for him yet, so we get these 3 counters, and we're gonna win CMP anyways. So, and we only get there in 3, so GG. Good farm down for us. I don't know. That was a little weird at the end. I don't know why they would bait, but I guess because they don't want to throw us. I guess that makes sense, right? Actually, now that I think about it a little bit, they don't want to throw the Psycho Boost. Okay. I decided to stay in this matchup. Again, I'm not the best at this comp. This is the first time I've ever really used it. I say ever really. This is the first time I ever used it. But I decided to go for the Earth Power here. You actually CMP to the Earthquake. As you see there, and I'm going to end up shielding this. I could actually switch out now, or maybe go for a little bit. Oh my god, they go for the bait. All right, well, switch out into this. This is actually a pretty good matchup for me. Lickilicky does beat Azumarill in the 1s and 2s. Does lose in the 0s, I believe, if it has Hydro Pump. But, and that's against the best XL, so... Definitely not going to use my shield here. I have a feeling what's going to be in the back. Maybe it's like a Medicham. It's going to be something that's weak against Nidoqueen, or weak-ish, right? Because he's going to throw out... Well, interesting. Yeah, it might be like Venusaur. That could be a good one. Venusaur, Pelipper, something like that. It's going to be interesting seeing what's going to come in the back. Either way, the thing in the back seems like it's going to be decent against Scrafty, so that this might not be great. I wonder if I come in Scrafty here and just start ramping. I doubt it. I think I'd probably come in Nidoqueen and try to just run this out. Oh, but the switch is up. Okay, so I'll go for the farm down here. It does end up being a Medicham. Okay, well, we have a bit of a lead, so we're going to get these foul plays off. Odds are they're not going to shield one of these. Well, maybe. They might just shield and go for farm down. Okay, I'm going to go for the bait probably in the next one if I'm guessing. Although I'm only going to make it to 1 move anyways, but they're going to shield for sure. Oh my gosh, they have Power Up Punch and they waited so long to use it. Alright, this is actually okay because we're going to get the extra counter damage in, which is, I mean, it's something in the end, right? Not going to be able to get to that one. Boo. Alright, going to come in Nidoqueen, going to have to shield the first one. And hopefully it's a Psychic, because if it's a Power Up Punch, this game might be doomed. So we know they have Power Up Punch and Psychic, but okay, they do come in with the Psychic there. Really good for us. I decide to come in with this because I can actually farm it down if they let me. They're going to throw the Rock Slide here, but I don't think the Medicham actually has enough energy, so I'll probably just shield this if it gets to anything. Okay. I do have the Poison Fang. Definitely going to use it. Ooh, I kind of forgot Azumarill was even alive. Oh, no. Is this game doomed? It's going to take the Medicham a lot to get to the next move, so maybe I can farm it down. Oof, I think we get a little lucky there. I totally forgot the Azumarill was alive. Definitely should have seen what came in, because they would not be able to switch again. And that is a 4-1 in the first set. So, plays a little different than the Hypno. I don't know what to do against Skarmory at all in the lead. I probably just... I don't know, Poison Fang, go for 1 more, and then swap, and maybe take the damage on Lickilicky. I'm not sure that does anything, though, so... Alright, let's get into the next set here. Number 1, Badmon. That's a cool name. Oh my god, Swampert, this might be the worst. Alright, coming in Lickilicky. not even sweating it, just getting out of there. Metacham, there's so many freaking Metacham safe swaps. It's actually crazy. This seems like the only thing that's in the meta, if I'm being honest. I actually haven't even seen that much Bastiodon, but I've seen a ton of Sableye, a ton of Metacham. They're just everywhere. They're definitely rampant. All right. Yeah, this will probably pull the shield, right? Yeah. And then they'll just go for the farm down, I think. Ooh, they throw some energy here. That's not bad for us. Actually, really good. I'll be able to come in with Nidoqueen and farm down. Ooh, I think they undercharge that a little. Actually, maybe not. Probably just... Oh, this guy's at 1459. Probably just let this go, right? Oh, no, don't. Oh, it's Psychic. Okay, I lost count while doing the video, but I must have known during the game. But this leaves me in a precarious position. I really need Scrafty to be able to beat everything that's left, right? Does end up being a Ferrothorn. This is going to be close. I'm actually just going to go for the foul play because we had a little bit of an energy advantage. I guess he actually had some energy from the beginning matchup as well. So I'm really hoping this lands, to be honest. And then if they shield this, I wonder what I'm going to do. I probably can shield the Swampert and go for another foul play, leaving it low enough. I probably have to, right? I think they're 2 away from the next one, and I wonder how far away I am. 1, 2. Okay, they go for an extra. Maybe they were 3 away. This is going to be nice. I don't know that this even KOs. But I was hoping my switch timer would be up, because if we even get any damage in on this, that would be nice. But they're going to be out of energy here. Switch is technically not up, so I'm going to get that 1 extra energy. Oh, it does happen to be up there. And I decide 1 Earth Power is probably not going to KO. And I'm just hoping that 1, what's it called? Power Whip is not going to KO me either. So I'm going to lower the defense and then try to go for an Earth Power. Because I'm pretty sure 1 Earth Power is not going to be enough here. And I know at this point it seems like it would have been enough, but this is neutral damage that has been buffed by lowering the defense. So this is definitely going to KO. And now the thing is, Swampert's not at a move, and I think it's going to take me 1 or 2. Oh, it's taking me 1. I thought it was going to take 2, and we end up winning that match. I don't know how we won that match, but we win that match. All right, rise to the occasion. So this is a really bad lead for me, eh? I end up taking extra damage there. Not perfect for me. But sometimes you miss the little switch thing, but it is what it is. All right, I end up shielding this, and sometimes you just got to go for it. So Rise, in this game, you'll see, I guess I just make all the wrong calls, and Rise just makes all the right calls. This is why he's so good, though. Yeah, I go for the Earthquake here, try to win the matchup, and he shields it. So that's not great. And then I decide I can't really 2-shield Lickilicky. As it is, 1 shield is already a lot. And, yeah, I'm going to have to come in Scrafty here. I'm going to wait the timer out because I can actually maybe try to do something with the, with an Earth Power, if they're down shields. And they come in with Sableye, so I'm just staying in this one for sure. I do remember what they have in the back. This is a weird team, but I respect the ability to use it, I guess. I'm actually going to shield this because I know it's probably going to be returned. And then I'm hoping I can go for a farm down, but I end up not being able to get there, right? 4, 5, yeah, because he's at 7, and this would be where he's at the return again, and I don't want to get hit by a return. So I'm a little bit ramped, but obviously the thing in the back is probably going to be good against Scrafty, if I'm going to be honest. And it ends up being a Talonflame. All right, he hasn't shown it yet, but it is Talonflame. And then I decide, you know what, I'm a little back right now. I'm going to go for the bait, and he calls my bait. And, yeah, that's just GG here. There's really nothing else I can do. I just come in with this and hope that I don't get Brave Birded. End up going for the Earth Power here, and I'm pretty sure he ends up shielding this. Oh, he doesn't shield it, but he has a move already on Talonflame, and he's going to go up to 5. Yeah, he's at 5, so he can go for the flamethrower. He can go for the flame charge here, and he'll have the Brave Bird, and he wins CMP as well. Oh, no, he sneaks a move. Oh, that's unfortunate. But I didn't know how I could win this game. I need to bait the shield still. I probably should have thrown the foul play earlier while I had a huge energy advantage, because maybe I make it to 2 foul plays. And then maybe I make it to an Earth Power against the Empoleon. So yeah, I played the matchup a little. I don't think I played that bad, to be honest. But all right, Registeel. I don't know what to do in this matchup, so I decided to stay in, and I'm gonna go straight for the Earth Power. I'm pretty sure, even though I'm a Shadow, I can take a Flash Cannon. So I'm like, okay, hit me with your best shot. And I'm just going to throw an Earth Power because there's almost no way they're going to shield. They live in Earth Power, so usually when people are going to be able to live something, they're not going to shield it just in case it's a bait. And it has a lot more health than I thought, so I stay in this matchup just trying to get extra energy. I throw this Poison Fang. Unfortunately, this matchup's not going great. It's actually not that bad, though. Because I'm going to end up having a huge energy advantage because I think I can just farm this all the way down. And I do end up not even throwing all that energy. They end up coming in with Sableye. Oh, I think I remember this matchup. I messed up so bad. I should definitely come in Scrafty here. And then I decided to come in Lickilicky because I was like, Registeel is... Oh, I even said it to myself. I'm so frustrated with this game, actually. Because I even said to myself, I bet they have a Zoomerl in the back. A Zoomerl and Registeel is like an old core. And then you throw the safe swap of Sableye in there, and it's so good. And I do think it ends up being a Zoomerl in the back. And if I had Lickilicky against the Zoomerl, that's a win. Even 2 shields to 1, I think I could win that one. Really unfortunate. And then I end up losing this matchup anyways, so that sucks. All right, well, GG. Especially if it... And then it's just... a comedy of errors in this game, and at this point I still don't know technically what's in the back, but I definitely know it's in a Zoomerl, and it does end up being in a Zoomerl. Rip. All right, GG. I think I actually end up top lefting this one, which I almost never do, but I just have no chance. 2 shields to 1. Oh, I know. I remember why I top left, because I'm in the middle of a star piece and I want to get my games done as fast as possible. If I'm going to lose, I'll just get out of there, I guess. I'm just trying to take under 30 minutes, you know? How that star piece life is. So, Deoxys in this matchup, we saw what we did last time. And now that I get 2 off, I'm probably just going to switch straight to Lickilicky. He hasn't thrown anything. And you know what? I want to take the damage. Lickilicky. Oh, but he throws here. Have to shield it. And then I probably still have to switch because he's at 10. And I don't want to get hit even by... Oh my god. And we end up switching into the best possible thing in this matchup, but it makes sense. He's probably got Galarian Stunfisk in the back or something weak to counter, being that his front mon is strong against counter mon. I'm not going to shield anything, but I probably can't farm this. Well, no, I can probably farm this down if I wanted to, but I think I end up throwing another... No, if I didn't throw already, then I'm not going to throw, and I'm probably just going to farm this all the way down, have the 2 foul plays in my back pocket here against whatever could possibly be in the back. It still could be something like Umbreon or a Zoomerl, I was going to say. Just one of these big bulk teams that doesn't necessarily make too much sense, but so strong on the XLs and the bulk that it can really get somewhere. If he tries to farm us down, we actually will get through the 3rd foul play, and we're already pupped up once, so this honestly isn't too bad for me. I don't care that he's staying in this matchup. The DD has a move still, so I'm going to have to be wary of that. And he's going to be super farmed up on this Azus. So Nidoqueen, while it's really good against both the things that are left, is a bit of a liability. If he ends up throwing like Hydro Pump here, then I'll switch in. But if he throws Play Rough, I probably won't. Okay, so he throws and I switch. That makes sense. And then I have to... I'll shield this because since he threw Hydro Pump, he's only at 3 bubbles. He'll need 2 more to get to an Ice Beam. At which point, I'll be able to just farm him down. Or, yeah, GG. All right, Ninetales lead. Really nice. Powder Snow will be a little rough. Or more rough, I guess. But it does end up being Charm. And they end up staying in, which is weird. So I end up throwing... before they get to a Weather Ball, because I want them to make a choice on whether or not they can make it to the Weather Ball, and that's fine. He ends up staying in. He's going to throw the Weather Ball. I'm going to shield, and we're going to go into the next matchup with a move locked in if we can, or safe swap into Lickilicky if needed, or both. ends up being a dark type. It is, I believe it was Umbreon. So I throw this Earth Power, and then I'm probably going to switch. I could even see staying in, but probably just switch to Lickilicky, right? Don't switch. Interesting. What do I think's happening here? So it's possible that it's double dark, and it's going to be Scrafty in the back. I think that's what I'm doing here, and I don't want to throw Lickilicky to the wind and just let Scrafty ramp, because then my Scrafty's screwed. Ends up being a Zoomerl. I try to switch, doesn't switch. So you win this pretty easily in the one shield with Lickilicky here. Not going to shield this. Maybe they'll throw an Ice Beam, or you never know, right? Oh, no, I do shield the first one. Okay. I guess I just thought I'm going to get my shields out of the way. They're probably going to think the same thing, to be honest. The only thing they're going to shield is Lickilicky in the Azu matchup. So yeah, we just throw our shields to the wind, and we're like, okay, we'll have a clean, fair fight. No shields. Just moves. Let's go. Lickilicky will win that if you do it. So if you're the Azu, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because you have to make it. Maybe they're thinking they have to make it to the switch. Otherwise, Umbreon's not going to have any moves. And I think this guy also suffered from having an Umbreon with Psychic, which is interesting. Because when we do come into the Scrafty matchup, actually, the switch is going to be soon, and I switch out at the same time they switch out. And they end up throwing a Foul Play here, which is weird. So it made me think they must be running Foul Play Psychic, because it wasn't like I switched in on a move. They actually threw one more Snarl, and then we never saw another move, so I can't be too sure, but a lot of people are running that Psychic Umbreon variant. So if they're running that and you have your own Umbreon, just remember, you win that matchup by a landslide. I'm personally not of the opinion that you should be running Psychic on Umbreon, but it is team dependent for sure. Obviously, if your team already can deal with dark types, then whatever, it doesn't really matter that much to you. Then run Psychic for sure. I actually have a rank 1 Umbreon that I caught. I actually didn't catch it during this event. I don't know, I caught it like a month ago or something. But I have not built it yet because, like I said, I'm saving all my dust for something I'm trying to build in factions right now. So I'll leave all of this other stuff for later. I can always get to that later. Hopefully I will be able to use that rank 1 Umbreon though, because as y'all know in this channel, if you've been watching a lot of the Double Dark videos or any of the Umbreon Great League videos, is that I've had a really terrible Umbreon for all this time. And it's finally great to actually have one. And I actually evolved it on the day, so technically I have Psychic. Yeah, I'm probably going to TM that off when I get an Elite TM. So thank you for your support so much here on YouTube, and thank you for the support on Patreon. Patrick Juan, Delightful Daydream, Rodrigo Cal, Marlon Day, Josh Lambert, and Norris JT791. And I'll see you in the next video.